Evening, everyone. It's 8 o'clock. My name's Anita Conley, and I know my fabulous assistant Suzanne Tillman is going to be working. Thank you so much. I just recently got it, and y'all look at what it matches. I got these earrings for something, and hey, Sarah, does anybody know the name? They match that bracelet. Let me grab it real quick. Hold on. I should have probably put this bracelet on. Does anybody remember the name? Botanical, maybe? Botanical? I'm not sure. Thank you, Botanical. It is. So it matches there's more purple in the earrings. And I said, oh, it matches my top perfectly. So I thought I'd wear them. But I guess we haven't launched these yet. But when I do it, when I'm speaking on something like this, I always like to wear a powerful pair of earrings, something that makes me feel pretty and, something different that I wouldn't wear out in town that is noticeable. Big, bold, and beautiful. That's what you got to do, right? Sometimes we got to fake it till we make it. That's what I like to do on these when you're speaking, and I'm getting used to presenting the information, but I'll give everybody, we've got 12 participants. Yay, yay. I know some more are probably going to add, but I am only seeing just a little bit. I don't know my view. Okay, there. I'm going to change my view a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now I'm seeing things a little bit differently. Technology is not my strength. I'm usually on my cell phone. And I said, oh, it'll be better if I work on my computer tonight. But my name's Anita Conley. I am a sales VP with Park Lane Jewelry. I have been in Park Lane for just a little over a year. I've been excited about the year that I've had. And I want to invite everybody who's joining us. I don't know how many are guests. Some of you are stylists, I know. And then some of you are joining us guests tonight. And so I have a person, Suzanne Tillman. She's on helping moderate tonight and letting people in. So let's give Suzanne a big round of applause, because I can't let people in and talk at the same time. I barely can talk at the same, but at the end, I'm going to be sharing some information with you tonight about Park Lane. And at the end, I'm going to give you a code word. Now, what's the code word for? Well, if you'll look in the chat, or you can reach out to the stylist that invited you, she will share with you a Google document. And that Google document has like 4 questions. And one, just your name, who you're a guest of, and maybe your email. And there's going to be a code word. So don't let me end the Zoom without giving you the code word, because the code word is going to be put in to win one of these beautiful, beautiful Impressions bracelets. And y'all, I usually have this whole row filled, but I give impression bracelets for perfect 10 parties. I've had so many perfect 10 parties. I haven't got all my impressions bracelets back in yet. So these are what I have left. Isn't that a good problem to have? I love giving people prizes for helping me build my business. And y'all, these are a fan favorite. And I know you would love, what color would you pick? Put it in the chats what color you would pick. This is my new favorite one, y'all. It's the mint green. It's set in rose gold. Y'all, it's stunning. I wear the opal quite a bit. This is beautiful. I love the pink opal. And, you got to have the turquoise in the summertime, right? Those are just a few of my favorites, but I haven't seen an ugly impression bracelet. Have you? I haven't. But anyway, I want, in just 1 month, y'all, I'm going to get to take my first trip that I earned with Park Lane. It's an all expense paid trip to Zurich, Switzerland. I've never won, that's right, any one of them. But I've never been to Zurich, and I'm so excited to get to travel with Park Lane. And the reason I joined Park Lane was I retired in January of this year, and I knew I was retiring from a 26-year career. And y'all, I'm 55, if you want to know. So I retired younger and was not ready to quit working all the way, right? I wasn't ready to completely retire. I wanted some flexibility. I wanted a little more freedom, and I wanted to work from home. And then, if you know anything about retirement, your income might normally be like this. Well, my retirement income was only 60% of what I made, and so I wanted to join Park Lane to make up the retirement income difference. I still have a teenager. I had a baby when I was 30. I have 28, 25-year-old sons, and then I have a 16-year-old daughter. Okay. And so my Park Lane business is going to pay for her college and then give me a travel vacation every year, twice a year. As a matter of fact, I just finished earning a trip to Cancun for next year, and that's real exciting. So now, over the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to answer like 4 key questions that many people often ask before they decide to do something like Park Lane. One of the things some people say, why direct sales? Why would I ever choose to do something in direct sales? The second one, why would you pick jewelry as a business opportunity? The third question is why Park Lane? What sets Park Lane apart? And then why now? So, but I want you to thank the person that invited you to join, because she sees something in you that thinks, hey, I'd really like to have her on my team. She would be fun to work with. She adds a lot of value to my VIP group. I might see that she needs something a little more in her life. Whatever it is about you, I want you to thank the stylist for having you on. And if you win the impressions bracelet at the end, we want you to post it so that we see what color you get. Now, first of all, why direct sales? Who has a full-time job, another job that you do already? And you can raise your hand in the chart, put a 1 in the chat if you already work a full-time job, if you don't mind doing that. So 90% of the stylists who are in Park Lane have another job, and they work Park Lane around that job. Okay. My daughter has been playing summer softball. Last Monday and Tuesday, we had back-to-back games. I spent 6 hours at the ball field Monday, 6 hours at the ball field on Tuesday. And if you don't know, I live in Augusta, Georgia, and it's hot here. I was sweating. I had my battery operated fan, all the things. But I love that I cannot miss out on what's going on in my family's life and work around it. So that's important to me. That's probably the main reason I picked Park Lane. Number 2, the immediate income. You guys, if you started today, you could get a paycheck on Friday if you submit sales to the company by Wednesday when we close the month or the week. So you would get paid on Friday, and it is an immediate income that you can count on. I love that you can start earning right away. The third reason why Park Lane or why direct sales, I have never seen such efficient systems that all I have to do, like I had someone recently go, where did you learn to do all of these graphics and these, I think they're called reels. I don't even really know, but how did you learn to do that? You used to not do that. I said, oh, I don't do them. I just copy and paste them from a group that I'm in. I love that all of those things are set and ready. All I have to do is copy, paste, and anybody can do that, right? So there's so many tools, and it's kind of like there's somebody there to hold your hand to help. So if you want to do your business virtually, if there's information that's going to help you get started. So it's a really simple plug and play business. Okay, the next thing, why jewelry? Well, if you got on something like this, does that tell you something? I got a picture today from one of my clients, and I will tell you about her. I met her through someone else like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And she said, you know what? I don't wear jewelry. I don't ever feel good. I don't ever leave my house. And then I got to asking her some questions, and she told me that 2 years ago, her husband died. Okay. And she said she's had a really tough time getting back up. Well, she ordered, no, she attended something and she won a piece of jewelry, and she got it in the mail, and she sent me a picture of it. Well, that caused her to go into her jewelry armoire and go through things that her husband had given her over the years, and she reorganized it, started wearing a few pieces, and she's added a few Park Lane pieces that fit in. And she got the Prosecco bracelet yesterday or today, and the river ring, and y'all, she's absolutely in love. She went and got her hair colored and cut, and she started wearing makeup again. Y'all, all because of a little bit of jewelry. Look at what that'll do for somebody. Okay. So it's simple. You don't have to be an expert. You hold it up. Do you like it? Oh, I love the impressions. It's very easy. It's consumable. Believe it or not, I got married in 1992. Y'all, the ring that I got, and y'all might not be that way, but it is dated, right? So I wanted an upgrade to match more current times. So the styles change. And if you have, an expensive item like a diamond engagement ring that's outdated, you want to keep it and maybe have to have it changed. But when you have costume jewelry, it's so much easier to change it with the times. And so when you get a new top like this, you can go in and see what Park Lane accessories are going to match it. And I'm always all about picking out new things. And jewelry brings joy, like I just told you with my new client. You feel better, you feel you're more confident, and it makes you want to change. Maybe go get your nails done, maybe get your hair done. You're going to talk to people more when you have more confidence. And then jewelry's a conversation starter. I put this necklace back on. I had it on earlier today, and I went to the famous Costco store today. Y'all been in? Yeah, everybody knows what Costco is. I was walking through, and the lady stopped me. Who, they check your receipt before you go out to make sure everything was counted for. She goes, "Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful necklace." And I said, "Well, I'm a representative with Park Lane," and I had a card. She was in a hurry, and I didn't get to carry on a long conversation. But y'all, how many of you have gotten compliments on the jewelry that you wear? And it makes such a difference in people. And it's an easy way to start a conversation about your business and share information about the jewelry. Now, oh, okay. Jewelry's fun. Now, why Park Lane? Y'all, Park Lane has been in business 70 years. I didn't even know it, right? It's the largest and longest standing direct sales jewelry company. It's been in business, family owned. It's going in the second and third generation of the Levine family. And they have it's really like family. They support and encourage, and they really are loyal and loving, and they really dangle the carrots, if you will, for the stylists, and want all of us to win. And you really feel the family orientation with them. Our jewelry is diversified. I think I saw my mother was on here, Naomi Pageant. Hey, Mom. My mother loves our jewelry. I love my jewelry. And then my daughter, who's 16, loves the jewelry. So it's diversified enough that women, teenage girls and young adult women like our pieces. And then we've got people who are into their 70s and older who love our jewelry. So we've got something for everybody, and it's still just jewelry. So we do jewelry really well. We have a lot of designer inspired pieces. I'm not a designer person, but I do love jewelry, and I have learned what some of the designers are and what they put out, but we do have something for everybody. Now, Park Lane, the company stands behind the jewelry. We have an unconditional guarantee. If you have something that has a class that's messed up, you can send it back and exchange it. And they have a lifetime warranty on their jewelry. It's fabulous. Now, if you've ever shopped Park Lane, drop a 2 in the comments because you've probably gotten to experience what we call our customer sale. And right now is one of the best sales that we have, where it's buy one. You can get buy 6, spend $60, and you can get a bonus item for $35, and then that bonus item for free. Y'all, it's so wonderful. And customers love that. I've had several customers reach out, and I've only been in the business a year, and go, "Oh, it's BOGO time again. Can I get a link?" So I've had a lot of customers buying some pieces that they've been eyeballing a while. And then too, it's always buy two, get up to four half off. And you love to be able to take advantage of that. And then, the style drops that come out, each week. I mean, y'all, that saffron bracelet last week was just unbelievably gorgeous. So it brings a lot of excitement around the jewelry, and it helps the customer stay excited, come back time and time again to see what's new. Now, hostesses, y'all, I can get a woman to host a style show for Park Lane because I have never seen a more generous program. When you have 10 friends shop, you get up to $400 in free jewelry as a thank you gift. And some hostesses, y'all, when I flipped my own starter show, I had like almost $700 in free jewelry. I couldn't believe it. So it's like, oh my goodness, just for inviting my friends to come look at what I love, that's easy to do. And so our hostesses get rewarded, and I have people who will host a party for me in Park Lane when they wouldn't do it in some other. And then, we do it virtually. So it's so easy. You don't have to cook or clean. Those are two things that I don't like to do, right? Now, our stylists, we have something for everybody. Stylists, we have one of the most generous compensation programs in the industry. Stylists earn anywhere from 30 to 50% on their personal sales. And if you build a team, you don't have to, but it is an additional income that you can get from that. Now, our perks, I told you that I'm going on an all expense paid vacation to Switzerland next month. I earned a trip to Cancun, Mexico next spring. And we also have something called the Rich Rewards Program. This botanical bracelet and these earrings, I guess I don't know if they're botanical also, but y'all, I got these in the mail, and I don't even know what I did, but I didn't buy them. Park Lane sent them to me. So every single month since I started Park Lane, I have earned about $800 worth of jewelry a month. Over a year's time, y'all, that's times 12. That's like $9,600 or 900. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of jewelry free. And there's also a Mercedes car program. I have not finished that program yet, but I know Tish Mefford, our leader, just picked up, I don't know how many Mercedes she's had, but she just got a brand new Mercedes where Park Lane pays for her car payment for a brand new Mercedes, y'all. That's pretty good. Now, we also have a direct appoint program. That's what I was brought in. I was in another direct selling company and had some experience with that company. And because of that, Park Lane was able to bring me in at those higher commission levels than if I had no experience. So if you have ever been in direct sales, we can put you in connection with one of the national sales managers in Park Lane to look at your experience and decide where they think you would best fit on our career path. And it's great to be like in a lateral position and be recognized for experience that you already have. Another thing that I love about Park Lane is our fundraising program. We have a way that if you maybe have a daughter in dance team, or my daughter's in softball, or you have, I did a fundraiser for a customer of mine who runs a pet shelter. And we were able to give 50% of the sales from the jewelry that she shared with her friends to her pet organization, who was looking to have to shut down and not be able to provide the care for the animals that they did. So that is a wonderful program that if you have someone that's part of a nonprofit, and it's a great way to give back into the community. Now, why now? Well, it's summertime fun time, and we have fun in Park Lane. That's why now. Another reason is that by Wednesday, we have this. the way Park Lane is structured is that our June, even though it's only like the 25th on Wednesday, that is the end of our month because next Wednesday will be into July. So we will be in July, like July 1st will be Thursday for us in Park Lane World. And I know y'all don't know that, but I've learned that since being in Park Lane. And right now, through the end of the month, which is Wednesday for us, we are offering everyone who becomes a brand new stylist a free impressions bracelet of choice. Y'all, these retail for $188. So what if you were a guest tonight and you won the free impression night and got an impression, and then you sign up as a brand new stylist and you get to pick another impression that you want for yourself? Y'all, that's so exciting. But you would get an additional $188 value, which is the best deal that Park Lane offers. So between now and Wednesday, it would be a wonderful time for you to go ahead and make that decision so that you could add to your jewelry collection a free impression bracelet. Now, how do you get started with Park Lane? There are 3 starter kit options or stylist kit options. One is $129. You get $500 in jewelry, your website, and all of the things that you need that I told you that plug and play. There is a $229 where you're going to get $1,000 in jewelry, and then there is a $449. And you can decide on the kit that's best for your budget. But any one of the kits, no matter what level, as long as you do that by Wednesday night, you will get your impressions. And then, you're going to get welcomed into this community of Park Lane, and you're going to get encircled with help, love, support, and the stylist that brings you in. We offer to do like a launch party for you so that we can introduce you as a brand new stylist, help you introduce the jewelry to your friends and family. And it's just a great opportunity for you to uh, be recognized or to go ahead and get started. And maybe you've got a summer vacation coming, but you can start now, get your free impression, and then come back after the 4th and be ready to rock and roll. So that's what we don't want you to miss out on, the opportunity for a free impressions. Now, what I wanted to do is give you the opportunity, because I bet that I've opened up maybe some questions, sometimes where I've answered a question or I may have created another one. So in the comments, if you have a question and want to ask that, you can go to the chat and ask the question. I'll give you the opportunity, a few minutes, so that if you have a question, somebody else may have that question. There's no question that's dumb. You just need to ask it. So it might just be something someone else is wanting to know. And I'd love to answer those for you. And then don't forget, I've got to give you your code word. Who's ready for my code word? Debbie Dickerson, she's a new stylist, and your sister. Awesome. Brenda, thank you so much. And congratulations, Debbie, and her new stylist. We always encourage new stylists to invite their family and friends to listen, to see what they've gotten involved in. That way, even if it's not something, it's really, though, Brenda, something to do that's fun to do together. I don't have a sister. I've never had a sister. I grew up with a brother, and I never had someone to do something with. But Debbie also invited you. Debbie, are you our queen of guests? Congratulations. Susan's also invited. Debbie also invited Susan. Yes, sisters, I bet, are amazing. I had an older brother, and anyway. I always wondered what it was like to have a sister, I guess. But I think it looks amazing. Tish has both of her sisters. Tish Mefford is the oldest of 2 sisters. And they seem to have, yes, I do have a lot of sisters now. That's right, Crystal, I do. All in Park Lane. But they seem to have a really fun bond. My daughter is like my broke little best friend. You know what I mean? She wants to go everywhere with me, especially if I'm paying. So she, I guess I have a new little best friend. So it's kind of like a sister, but it's funny how much, how alike we are, y'all, for sure. Does anybody have any questions? I'm finished. I always finish early, y'all. I talk fast. I've learned that I talk fast, and I hope I didn't talk so fast that you couldn't understand me. But I have to sometimes pull it back in a little bit, but I get so excited and I want to answer everything really quickly. But if there aren't any questions, I'll give you one more chance. Anybody else want to comment, ask oh, do you have a favorite piece of jewelry? Yes, I do. Let me get it for you. Hold on. Um, Probably my favorite piece is one of my first pieces that I got from Park Lane. I love the Prosecco bracelet, y'all. It is, I think it's exquisite. It looks like fine jewelry. It comes in gold and silver. And y'all look at the detail on that. It's a hinged bangle. I mean, if you were to see this, it looks like diamonds. And when you're traveling, thank you, Sarah. One question that, yeah, the Prosecco, like if you're traveling, like when I'm going overseas, I'm not going to take my diamond tennis bracelet that's $10,000. I'm going to put Prosecco on because I can replace her for $35 if something were to happen. And it is, I know, silver. I need to get it in gold now. Is there quota? Sarah, thank you for asking that question. There is no quotas to meet in Park Lane. I love that. Even if you have to, I did see one of our stylist sisters had surgery and was out for a little while. And, she had to put Park Lane on the back burner, and she's like, yay, I'm back. And, so if you have to put it on the back burner for a little bit, you can come right back to it. So there are no quotas to meet in Park Lane. And then there's no inventory to keep. I love that. When someone orders Park Lane, I send them a cart, they check out, and the products come. It goes directly to them, and I love that, and it saves a lot. And I know Sarah, you asked another question. Now I can't find it. I think I'm back up to the top, and I don't know what I did. Okay, one new message. Are there monthly fees with Park Lane? No, there are no monthly fees. We get a website. And I haven't seen any fees, so I haven't. No, there are no fees. I don't put in my debit card or anything like that, but no fees to be affiliated. They have such a wonderful hostess program and such a great customer sale. I feel like that everybody gets a little piece of the pie with Park Lane. That's for sure. Any other questions? Thank you, Sarah, for bringing up some things that a lot of times people don't know is a question. My sister's the best in getting to know Susan. I'm learning that Park Lane is wonderful. I've been it since the end of May and I'm loving it. That's awesome, Debbie. And we're so glad to have you. And I know it's fun to have your sisters support you on this venture by joining with you tonight and being on and, kind of wrapping themselves around you. I know they're going to be your biggest cheerleaders, right? And now we just need you to go add Prosecco to your cart. Y'all, it's a great time to shop because of the $35 deal. I just love it. But I need to get it in gold. My customer got it in gold and posted a picture of it today. And I'm like, okay, why do I not have that? I don't even know why I don't have it. So BOGO is so, so good. And I'm expecting that to end on Wednesday too. You have it in gold, Crystal? Well, we need to share. See, sisters, if you live near me in Augusta, Georgia, y'all, you could share, but we can't if it's not, My daughter is really good at sharing. She likes to share. And when I can't find something, I have to go, Lauren, have you seen my Lana necklace in purple? Or have you seen my shoes? They're always in her room. So she's good at coming to get them, but they're not always good at coming back. But southwestern Oklahoma, yeah, it's a little far. But I love being able to come when I get ready and go, ooh, what's going to look good with this shirt tonight or whatever. But I like getting new tops now and then coming. As a matter of fact, when we get new jewelry, sometimes I'll be at a boutique or something and I'll have in my mind looking for a top to go with something that's new that we have out. And that's a lot of fun for me too. So it keeps me at 55. I feel like it keeps me. Oh, we got some Anderson, South Carolina. I'm from upstate South Carolina. That's not far from where I grew up in Oconee County. So I'm not far from you. Landrum, we got a Landrum, South Carolina. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on our free impression night. And I wanted, with the upcoming 4th of July holiday and all that's been going on in our world, the code word tonight is Americana. Okay, Americana. That's just, I've seen some visuals with Americana looks that I think is great. And I think it's a great time for us to be thinking about America. So if you don't mind posting that link to the Google Doc one more time. Thank you, Tish. And Suzanne, you were an awesome moderator and helper. Let's give Suzanne a big round of applause. I said, please help, please help. So y'all have a great rest of your evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. Bye-bye.